You're watching CBS News Los Angeles, The Rundown.
Hi there, I'm Jasmine Veal, and here are your top stories. A deadly shooting right in the heart of Santa Monica. KCAL News reporter Lauren Posen has more now from the scene.
I'm Lauren Posen in Santa Monica, where there's now a murder investigation going on. Santa Monica police say they responded to a call of shots fired just after 10:30 this morning. When they got here to the 2600 block of 29th Street, they found a man shot. Paramedics rushed him to the hospital, but he died this afternoon. The video from SkyCal shows a black Ford Mustang parked on the street here with the driver's side window just shattered. Investigators were out here all afternoon collecting evidence, and within the last hour, they cleared the scene here. We are going to continue to stay on top of the story for you tonight and work to learn more about what led up to the shooting in the search for the suspect. We'll see you tonight on KCAL News.
And tonight, crews are busy in Orange County after a slide brought the rail service there to a screeching halt. In San Clemente, Desmond Shaw is over the scene in SkyCal with a possible timeline for the track's reopening.
Well, here we are over San Clemente, where we have had yet another landslide here along the train tracks that connect southern Orange County and San Diego. This latest one here, if there's any good news, it's that the train tracks themselves were not damaged. You can see the construction crews here furiously trying to get all of this earth out of the way. What looks to have been damaged the most here is actually the pedestrian bridge that parallels the train tracks as well as the beach here, but it has shut down the Pacific Surfliner headed towards San Diego until they clear all this out of the way. The hope is that they can have it cleared before the beginning of the weekend, so sometime Friday night, maybe Saturday morning, so the folks who want to get down to enjoy the fantastic weather in San Diego, or folks who want to come up here without having to mess with all that nasty traffic on the 5 will be able to do that again. Just the latest in a long list of landslides that have plagued this section of tracks here in San Clemente, linking southern Orange County and San Diego by rail. Reporting over San Clemente, I'm Desmond Shaw. Back to you now in the studio.
All lanes are back open tonight, though, after 4 people, including 2 firefighters, were injured in this head-on crash in Palmdale. SkyCal was also over this scene on East Palmdale Boulevard and Longview Road in Little Rock. That's west of Palmdale. All 4 were taken to a hospital. Hitting the brakes on speeding. Could some new cars sold right here in California in 2027 have a device that would actually stop people from going 10 miles over the speed limit? KCAL News reporter Tom Wade is working on this story tonight and has more on this proposed bill from Universal City.
A California lawmaker is proposing a new bill that would make it so cars sold past 2027 in California would have a device inside them that would prevent your car from going more than 10 miles over the speed limit. Now, of course, this is eliciting a lot of different opinions. People on both sides of the issue. Some say we absolutely need something like this because there's so many dangerous drivers in California, especially in LA. Just yesterday, they released numbers in LA City saying that we have more deaths in traffic-related deaths than we do homicides in the city of LA. So things are really tough on the streets, a lot of DUIs, a lot of crashes. So some people on one side of that say, hey, this is a great idea, but other people said, hey, you know what, right now, if you need to go more than 10 miles per hour over the speed limit because you're going to the hospital or you're on a rural road trying to pass someone, you know, those are good reasons why you might need to go more than 10 miles an hour over the speed limit. So we'll have more on this, including the bill's author. We'll have a reaction from people on the street and also some safety advocates kind of weighing in on this issue.
All right, turning now to that weather. After the cold weather we've had, things are about to warm up. Some areas could even see wind advisories, though. We want to go to Danny Roberti with your next weather. Hi, Danny.
Hey, Jazz, you are exactly right. And actually, we are going to jump right to the weekend because I know you've got your eyes on your Saturday and Sunday, and things are going to warm up big time. We're talking mid-70s in Los Angeles by the time we get to Saturday, nearing 80s on Sunday, and many of you will be breaking into the 80s. But on top of that, we are going to be dealing with those strong Santa Ana winds. Now, I shouldn't say strong because this is going to be a more moderate event, but it will be gusty in some of those areas that are prone to the Santa Anas. So the 70s are back tomorrow. Things keep getting better this upcoming weekend. Weak to moderate Santa Ana winds going into the weekend, but don't put the umbrellas away quite yet. Things are going to turn stormy again going into next week. But first, we're going to enjoy the warmth. In terms of the Santa Anas, things are fairly calm right now. We've been seeing some winds picking up through the high deserts. You're seeing that over in Lancaster, LAX, Malibu coast. Winds between 10 to 15 miles per hour. Tonight, actually not as cold as it has been. You're seeing right now a lot of of widespread 50s going into tonight. So it is chilly, but not out of the ordinary for us. Low 40s in Lancaster and in Palmdale. We're talking upper 40s over in Chino. On top of that, we'll see partly cloudy skies tonight, which is going to be perfect because we are seeing our first full moon of 2024 tonight, and it is bright right now. So if you can, get a chance to get outside and check that out. Tomorrow morning, we're waking up to the 40s and 50s in the San Fernando Valley. Different story compared to this morning. We're not dealing with a drizzle. Things are going to be calm and dry, and this is going to begin our warm-up process. Mid-60s by 11 o'clock, and we hit 2 o'clock, and we've got the 70s back in areas like Burbank. So that's going to be really nice. And you see that for a lot of highs tomorrow. Upper 60s near the beaches, low 70s for LA, Orange County, Valleys, Inland Empire. Lots of sunshine, mostly sunny skies. We might see a little bit of fog early tomorrow morning, but not bad. Okay, so tomorrow, high pressure takes control. It's pushing closer towards us. It'll be overhead by Saturday, and this is why that offshore flow is going to pick up. And this is what's going to lead to those Santa Anas. That's going to warm us up, and it's going to keep things dry. So you can see going into Friday morning, we've got strong winds developing in some of those usual wind-prone areas of LA, Ventura counties. You're also seeing that through Orange County and the Inland Empire. Tomorrow on the light side, but take a look at how things change as we go into Saturday morning. That's when things start to strengthen. Saturday going into our Sunday. Again, this is not a widespread wind event, but we are going to be dealing with wind advisories in some areas, so advisory level winds. Coming up at KCAL at 8, we're going to talk about the rest of your weekend and also when storms come back in the picture. We're breaking all that down for you coming up next. Jazz.
Danny, thanks so much. Former President Donald Trump took the stand today to defend himself in the defamation trial brought by writer E. Jean Carroll, who alleges that he sexually assaulted her in the 1990s. Trump was on the stand for roughly 4 minutes. The former president denies Carroll's claims. He was called to testify by his own legal team. Judge Lewis Kaplan, who has overseen the trial and already determined that Trump defamed Carroll, severely restricted what Trump could say in court. Carroll has twice sued Trump over defamatory statements that he made in 2019 and 2022. Look at the security video that shows the moment a steeple crashed to the ground after a historic church collapsed in Connecticut. This happened at the First Congregational Church in the city of New London. City officials say one person was actually in the church at the time, but was not hurt. This has been CBS News Los Angeles, The Rundown. Thank you so much for joining us. Of course, we'll be back live on KCAL News at 8 o'clock here on CBS News Los Angeles.